All right, everybody, welcome back to our sports spectacular edition of KUM News Extra. Thanks so much for tuning in. On Sunday, the Art of Kendama event is going to happen downtown at the Aganis Shopping Center. Now, if you're wondering what Kendama is, you're probably familiar with it. You just didn't know it has a name. Fortunately, we have two experts in this field. It's a very exciting and growing sport here on the island. Thomas Uggan and Billy Navarrete are here. Gentlemen, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks, Jason.
Thank you.
Okay, now if you can hold that up, Thomas, for just a moment. Like I said, a lot of people probably know what this is. I mean, it was, people get them as stocking stuffers and everything. There is an actual name to it, and there is a very distinct skill involved with it.
Sure, of course. Now, the kendama in Japanese, over 300 years old this game is. But ken meaning was a sword.
Sword.
And then dama meaning ball. So sword and ball. I believe it was, samurais that invented this stuff, because what you gain with this is your focus, concentration, hand-eye coordination skills go up, your cognitive stuff. It really trains that, because you are using your, Billy probably want to help me out more with this one, but you got your cups, base cup, small cup, spike, and go ahead, Billy.
You have your...
He's more of my ninja expert.
Base cup, or big cup, small cup, base cup, and then spike.
Boom.
It's amazing that you actually be able to do this in real time and be able to narrate like so effortlessly. Because I've tried to do this, and it really gives you an appreciation for the force of gravity.
Sure, exactly.
You don't realize how much it is when that ball's coming down, and like how it'll bounce out, it'll do something, and you really have to balance, like you said, hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, you gotta really practice for it, basically.
And what as far as athletics goes, now Billy, you've done a lot of parkour. You participated in like one of our shows for Go Amazing Race. What types of specific athletic skills does someone who wants to get better at kendama should they have?
Well, basically you got to do a lot of squats, because when you land the kendama or the tama onto the big cup, you got to kind of bend your knees. So for example, you got to bend your knees in order to land it lightly. That way
you're absorbing the impact of it.
Exactly. Kind of like parkour in a sense. Yeah. That's
interesting, and kind of like parkour, you can play this pretty much anywhere. You basically like develop a game, if that's the right term for it, anywhere you go.
Sure, yeah, game sport almost is what a lot of kids are really getting into. Now, what we did was last year, I believe it was, not even last year, but about 5-6 months ago. My cousin and I had the kendama shop going, and at first nobody really knew what it was. A lot of kids really wondering. So we pretty much had to almost give these away until finally a lot of kids really started getting into it, started doing the moves. The parents were the ones really too that helped, because when they started knowing the benefits from their kids, they're getting away from the electronics, the Game Boys, all those things, cell phones, and actually going outside, interacting with kids. That's when it really started to blow up.
Especially from YouTube. Yeah. A lot of YouTube videos, from people from international countries and people from America, Kendama USA.
It's all over the world.
And there are people that pull these off at an amazing, like they were basically doing what you just did, Billy, at 5 times speed. I mean, I thought it was, like a video that was sped up. No, that's actually how somebody's doing that. So when tournaments are held for this, guys, what's the scoring system, and how do people, when do people battle against each other, and then, like one person?
Well, what we're doing for this one, it's our second event that we're having. This is going to be for February 15th, and it's a Sunday, 3-day weekend, so we're hoping a majority of people can make it down. But what we're going to have is 12 to 2 o'clock. We're going to do preliminaries, so we can, sort out the intermediates, the beginners, and the advanced, so that way everybody has a chance. It is all ages, I like to let you know also, so anybody can come and participate. After preliminaries from 12 to 2, we're going to do a little break intermission. And then 3 o'clock to 5, we're doing our competition for tricks. So the kids are going to be categorized through beginners, intermediate, advanced. We'll have a certain trick list for that as well. And then, we'll have the third, first, and second get prizes for that. But at the same time, we're having an art competition as well. And that one we're doing with the schools. So we really want to get involved with all the community and all the kids here. We're getting involved with the schools by giving them a blank kendama and having their art teacher or those who have been nominated for their art skills.
That is awesome.
Yeah, to design, draw on it. I wish we remembered to bring some here. We could have shown it. But if you check out our Instagram, our Facebook, which is Guam Dama, you'd be able to see those great things on there. So definitely check it out.
And that one's actually got the Guam seal on it,
This
which
one
is
has,
very
yeah,
cool.
this is our custom order set. So we actually do pre-orders on these, and we get them special made. So these ones are nice. Guam seal ones, I don't think you can find them anywhere because we haven't.
And these things are, of course, built to last because they're made
Yeah.
of solid wood. So
Yeah,
these aren't
exactly.
going to last you 2 weeks.
Exactly.
Okay, well, you were mentioning kids before, and everybody out there in TV land, please stay tuned because these gentlemen are going to step aside, and we actually have some Kendama competitors. We have some young children who are going to actually show you how to compete in Kendama, so stay tuned. We got some good stuff.
Thank you.